Hello everyone, my name is Zenitsu and I'm back with another Buddyfight deck profile video. Today I'm going to be covering the Dragon World deck of Shinsengumi / Dragon Knights. So, Dragon Knights before wasn't really doing a whole lot and they had a couple of different playstyles and that just made them a very unfocused deck, and now as of Buddy Again Volume 3, they got 3 new monsters, on top of which a couple of new spells and items that really help focus and centralize the deck and make it pretty competitive to today's standards of what a competitive deck should have. So a lot of the cards are basically just playing catch-up and then doing their own thing. It doesn't really matter as far as the buddy which of the 3 new monsters you'll go with. It's just as long as you're using one of them, that would be ideal. But the 3 new monsters are really the stars of the show, in which they just really help catch up the deck and add its own extra flair of aggression. You have Kondou, which is one of the new monsters. Basically, he will give a big buff to all of your Dragon Knights on your field, and then he also has a counteract ability which allows you to countercall from your hand or drop zone, which is very good and is pretty easy to set up. You have Hijikata, which is a more defensive style card in which he just tries to protect and maintain your board, so all of your Dragon Knights on the field can't be destroyed or returned to hand. Then he also can search for a Mibu card. Both Mibu cards are pretty good, but I'm choosing to use the new one because the new one's just actually insane. But that one aside, he also has some synergy with Kondou, where he will give all of your Dragon Knights penetrate and they can't be rested by card effects. So he's just trying to keep and maintain your board state. And then you have Yamanami, which is more of the resource card of the 3, where he will protect the abilities of your Dragon Knights. And then if you have another Shinsengumi on your field, he's basically a Garcat, where you just gauge and draw. And then he also will start to chip away at the opponent's resources, in which when he attacks, if you have 3 or more different Dragon Knights on your field, you will attack the opponent's gauge and also deal a little bit of burn damage. So these are the 3 new stars of the show. As far as the other new cards that they got, the new item allows you to run a full-size 1 formation because it can attack through the center, on top of which it will also help give you some additional resources by giving you some more gauge, some more life, and some more card draw. And then they have a restand spell, which is just your very typical stand all of your Dragon Knights, and then they could attack during the final phase. Just, it helps get around phase enders. And then the new Mibu card is really, really good because it has a whole bunch of different options, and each option is very good in its own right, and definitely helps with the deck overall. But outside of the new cards, you're just going to be running a couple of the old Dragon Knight cards, and then you're just going to be kind of making this weird makeshift engine package, because Dragon Knights doesn't really have their own solid engine package for their spell base, so they're just kind of adopting whatever they can get. And then you're just going to be running a couple of tech cards, and then you're just going to be running Lost World because basically every deck can run Lost World. It's just that simple. As far as some of the other cards you could possibly run in the deck go, you're just going to be kind of toolboxing your Dragon Knights based on Kondou's ability, or you could just run a couple of different Dragon Knight cards to try to round out whatever spell package you're trying to adopt for your engine. And that's basically just kind of it for Dragon Knights. It's a very, very simple yet very, very effective deck. It has a lot of synergy with some new cards and some old cards, and the new cards definitely will help start to round out what a Dragon Knight deck is going to look like. And yeah, that's just kind of it. It's just a deck that's playing catch-up and has a lot of different options to run. So as always, I'll have the deck list in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions about the deck or want to leave a comment in general. Then, as always, feel free to like and subscribe for more Buddyfight content, and I will see you in the next video.